What's going on, you guys? It's Coach Josh here, and today I'm here to explain why our feet are so important. Our feet are so important because it consists of 26 bones, which makes 25 muscles, and also 25 joints. It's kind of crazy, huh? And with that being said, it also consists of many tendons and ligaments. The structure of our foot consists of 2 longitudinal arches, one on the inside, which is our medial, one's on the outside is our lateral, and then several transverse arches, which go this direction through the foot. Also, importantly, we have 3 corners of the foot. So we have our big toe, and below that is one corner. Then we have our pinky toe, and below that is another corner. And then we have our heel, which is a major corner. All these components of our foot help us be stable. Our feet are so important because of the stability factor. We can do nothing, well, we can do a lot without our feet, but it makes our life easier when we're more stable on our feet. With that being said, I'm going to explain something called the grounding effect. Or the rebounding effect rather, sorry. So the rebounding effect is what the most important arch of our foot, the medial arch, actually is. It has its purpose. It creates an energy from the floor to our lower extremity, which is our tibia, from here, up and down. So it cycles when we ground ourselves, say when we're doing a standing pose. And most of our poses that we do in yoga are standing, or a lot of them do standing. But there's not many poses in yoga that don't use our feet. So our feet are also very important in that respect. How we're going to begin is we're going to start with the front of our mat. We're going to lift the toes. And while you're lifting the toes, I want you to think about those 3 corners of our feet. And I want you to feel our legs activate due to that fact. I want you to think about how it feels on the elevator as we go up higher. There's pressure on our lower legs. The higher we get, the more pressure we feel in those legs, which is kind of like the effect that we're creating, which is the rebounding effect of our toes being lifted and the corners of our feet and the arches of our feet pressed together. Now we're going to lower the toes. Do you feel that? Now you should feel as if you've had some energy through your feet and your arches are activated and your lower limbs are activated and they're grounded through the earth or the flat surface that you're standing on. We're going to go ahead and practice lifting the toes up and spreading them while having all 3 corners face down on the floor and the arches, the medial arches together. And that's going to create that rebounding effect with the energy and the grounding of the legs. What you can do now, since you already have your toes up and you feel that energy, is kind of squeeze the thighs together and feel the energy building up, and we'll lower the toes. And now we're circulating that energy, and we'll keep on lifting the toes, feeling the energy and the corners, because our foot creates a pyramid as we do this. The 2 arches being lifted. And we'll lower the toes, and we'll do that one more time. We'll lift the toes, feel that energy, and feel and envision the pyramid between your arches, and we'll lower the toes. And that, my friend, is Bandha, a grounding exercise that you can do whenever you feel like it, with your shoes off, or whenever you start any type of yoga practice. You can start your class off with that. I'm Coach Josh, and thank you very much.